So hello everyone, today we will learn C++ program to understand function overriding. So if you are new to our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe our YouTube channel. I am instructor Milan Ghimire. So let's get started. After watching this presentation, you will learn to override the function in the classes. So to understand this example, you should have the knowledge of following C++ programming topics, that are classes and objects, inheritance and function overloading. Why I am focusing in function overloading is when we know about function overloading, then it will be very easy to learn about overriding. So if you don't already have watched these presentations or videos, then I will give the link down in the description. You can check it out there. So now let's discuss about the problem. So as we know, inheritance is a feature of OOP, that is object oriented programming, that allows us to create a derived class from the base class. That means the derived classes inherit the feature of the base class. That means we will able to use the features that are available in the base class to the derived class or to the class that we have made as a child class. Okay, here we can see base class and the derived class. So this is actually the inheritance concept. So if you haven't watched this video, then I will give the link down in the description or in the I button. You can check it out there. So here function overriding. Suppose the same function is defined in the both derived class and the base class. Let's say add function. Okay. So here we can see this is the base class, right? And we have defined the function as a add name. Okay. So we have defined the add function, which will add 3 plus 4 or any argument that we will pass from the object, and we created a derived class and we inherit the feature of base class, and we are again making the same name add. Okay, here you can see add in both, and we are adding 3 plus 4 and again adding 3, right? So a plus b, right? We are doing another things on this same function, and we made the object of derived class and we call the add. Now this is actually the program of overriding. In the child class and in the base class there is the same name. Okay, and when we call that name, then which will be called? So when we call add function here, in overloading concept, it will look for the parameter, number of arguments, pass over their types. But in this condition overriding, it will not call this function. Instead of calling this, it will call to this one, and we will get what inside it, and finally we'll get the output. So now let's go. So if we call this function using the object of the derived class, then the function of the derived class will be executed, as I have just now cleared about it. Okay, now let's see the program. Here I made the base class, right? So this is the base class, and I made two variables. So in these two variable, now I will put the value. So in the public section or public access file, I have made the function to get the data, to make to get the data input by the user, or we can pass directly as an object, right? So here I will receive two integer value x and y, and I have assigned that x and y value to a and b, right? And after that we made the void sum. Now this is the function. Okay, we made the sum function and we are printing a plus b. That means we are printing x plus y. Okay, whatever the value come in x and y, we will add and print. Okay, so this is the base class actually. Now what we made is we made the base class, and we have defined the function. Now we have to make the derived class, isn't it? So we make the derived class which will have the feature of base class. That means we can use that values of x and y or a and b to the derived class. Now we made in the public section we made void sum, again the same name function as we have taken in the base class. Now we want to add a plus b, and we will add a again to make it a little different, look little different, and operations will be also different. So to be clear which function is called, we made it different. Okay, so now we will made another things. So now what we have did is we have made the base class, we have made the derived class, and we have inherit the feature of base class. And now and same member functions is made with different operations, right? And after that we are creating an object, right? We are creating an object of derived class. Okay, in the inheritance concept we will always make the object of derived class, as we know. And here from the object we are passing 3 and 4. These are the value to x and y and a and b, right? And after that object dot sum. Now what I have said, now it will call from the derived class, that means a plus b. Now this will be called and we will finally get the answer. Now what we did is we made the derived class object and call add. Now finally we get the output from the function of derived class, isn't it? So we get a plus b plus c. I'm sorry, this will be a. Okay, this will be a, and we will get 3 plus 3 plus 4, or 3 plus 4 plus 3, the same thing. And finally we will get our answer printed as 10. So we will write this program in the compiler and compile this.